honestly feel like at this point, Claire should just pick Dale, we get on to Tayshia, and we live a happy life, because whatever's going on now is making my brain hurt. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Erin Janae here, back with another video, and I wanted to do a quick video with you guys talking about episode 3 of The Bachelorette. Personally, I have mixed feelings about this season, but we're gonna get into that deeper into the video. But I really want this to be a really interactive video, so while you guys are watching this, be sure to comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you guys disagree with me or if you guys have any other conspiracy theories about what's going on with this season, because I need to know where you guys' heads are at. Before we get into the video, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that lovely red subscribe button down below so you can join the family. Alright guys, let's get into this Bachelorette discussion slash commentary because I need to vent. Alright everyone, so the episode pretty much started off with heat. Basically, from last week's episode, we knew that Yosef was going to confront Claire about the striptease date.
I expected way more from the oldest Bachelorette.
Are you serious?
That ain't right.
I don't know how to go on.
Now, Yosef was not invited to go on the date, but he was still offended, if that's the word I want to use, that Claire would even do something like this. Now, a little background on Yosef. Yosef has a daughter. I'm assuming she's like a little girl. And, you know, he wants to be the best dad that he could be, blah, 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 blah. So Claire was talking to somebody else, don't even remember who it was. Yosef says, hey, can I talk to you? And basically he says, Claire, I want to tell you this. And basically I want you to let me finish talking before you respond. And he said he is appalled to even be associated with Claire. And that he does not want to be a negative influence on his daughter, yada, yada, yada. He can't believe that she would do something like this. Now, I'm going to give my opinion right here. Personally, I don't feel like Claire was the one that had the idea for them to do the dodgeball naked. Personally, I feel like it was production. They told Claire to make it seem like it was her idea, because that's just a weird idea. And I feel like you would have to have... I just feel like production would have to be on board for that to even happen. So that's my personal opinion. Anyway, so he was saying this to Claire and Claire got pissed. She started putting her finger in his face, yada yada. Started to get heated. He was upset, she was upset. They were yelling at each other. And basically he left. And I guess his whole purpose of saying this was just so that she could be aware, I guess feel bad about doing it. And also like him letting her know that he's leaving because he doesn't want to be a part of this. Now, I have mixed feelings about this. I totally understand why he didn't like the strip date. If I was on The Bachelor and there was like a strip episode, I would feel really uncomfortable. And I don't even think I would personally participate in it. I think I would just say, you know, I don't feel comfortable. And I would think that whoever The Bachelor is would respect my wish because that's pretty intense. But at the same time, it's like, Yosef, you weren't on the date? But I guess, I don't know. I guess he's just expressing his opinion. And everyone should have the platform to express their opinion. I totally agree. But I think that his delivery could have been a little bit better. And I knew as soon as I heard him say, I'm appalled to be associated with you, I knew that was just going to tick Claire off. And that would tick me off too, because that is like a heavy statement. So no need to talk about Yosef anymore. He's gone. Probably texting the girl that he was texting before the show. Right after the Claire and Yosef like blowout, all the guys, they could hear it. Well, not all the guys, but a lot of the guys, they could hear it. So they were trying to like console, that's the right word, console Claire. And you know, like do what people would do if somebody's like pissed off. You like try to like say, are you okay? You know, you try to touch them and stuff like that. So it got kind of weird. So, you know, I think it was like 4 guys and they were like with her, and then all of a sudden Claire was by herself. So I have a feeling that production told the guys to go away, because why would the guys leave Claire? Unless Claire said, hey, just leave me alone. But we didn't see that with the edits. And of course, there's always major editing on shows like this. Then guess who comes out of the shadows? Dale. Now here's my opinion. Out of the 16 guys that are left, how is it that Dale just so happens to be the only guy to come out there and console her after she talks to the cameras? That is so fishy to me. I personally feel like production set that up Because I'm sure all the guys will want to go out there and talk to Clare. They know that Clare wants a bold guy. She wants someone who will be aggressive and different things like that. So I just find it really hard to believe that he would be the only one out there. So I kind of feel like production had their hand in that. So after the rose ceremony, I think it's the next day, and they found out there's another group date. And so the group date consists of people like Easy, who I personally love, Dale, Riley, I don't know anybody else's names in all honesty, but a bunch of different guys. It was supposed to be a daytime date, but it ends up being a nighttime date. And it was kind of weird because the guys were like waiting all day for the date, but it never happened. So Clare came in around like the evening time and said, hey, it's gonna be a nighttime date, let me go get ready. The guys are sitting outside, Clare comes out, Dale gives some speech or whatever, and then Dale says something like, hey, can I get 5 minutes with you? And so she's like, yes. Long story short, I'm not even gonna say the basic stuff. They start making out on the bed or whatever. Kind of make me a little uncomfortable to watch. I'm thinking, should my 12-year-old eyes be looking at this? But yeah. And so then they go back to the guys, and the guys are like, yo, he's been there for like an hour. Excuse me? While watching that, I'm thinking this was quick, like 15 minutes. No, they were like, it was anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour, and Dale said he was only going to be gone for 5 minutes. Let me remind you, going into this episode, I was a full Clare supporter. I really liked Clare after the first 2 episodes that I saw. But I'm like, Clare, like, what is going on with you? You're neglecting the other guys for this one person. And yes, that makes sense in real life, but it doesn't make sense in Bachelorette terms. So Easy gets some time with Clare. Riley gets some time with Clare. Jay gets some time with Clare. Who else was it? Zach? I don't remember, but all the guys seem to be getting some time with Clare. Then Dale supposedly goes to the bathroom and then walks in the villa and asks for more time with Clare. And of course, Claire's like, yeah, sure, of course, yeah. Is that okay? Yeah, go. And hangs out with Dale some more. And the other guys are pissed because they're like, dude, you literally had time with Clare longer than all of us. When you said you were only going to take 5 minutes, they, like, basically all the guys are pissed. And I love my boy Riley. I think Riley is hilarious based off of his facial expressions alone. And I love how he speaks up for things. All right, so now let's skip ahead to the next day. So she scheduled a one-on-one date with Zach. During her confessional, she was saying like, oh, I wish it was Dale. I'm like, girl, come on. So she's like, I wish it was Dale. She was getting weird vibes from Zach, I guess. I don't really know much about Zach, so And so they're hanging out in the pool, and I think Clare was like, okay, I'm gonna get changed for our dinner date. And she leans in to kiss him, and she like pauses and she feels uncomfortable. Now this is where it gets weird. When she's trying to turn away, he's like grabbing her neck like this, saying like, hey, well, what are you doing? I was leaning in for the kiss. And she looks so uncomfortable. She's like, no, it's okay. And then he tries to pull her in again by turning her neck. Guys, like, I'm literally doing it right now. And she's like, no, I'm uncomfortable. Or she didn't say she was uncomfortable. She's like, no. She's like laughing, but you could tell it's fake laughing. Basically saying, yeah, no, I'm just gonna go get ready for our date. In her confessional, she admits that she was very uncomfortable, and it was a trigger because Clare has been through some stuff in some past relationships. Turns out Clare did not even go to the date with Zach, and she sends Chris Harrison to send Zach home. Now, I don't even have any objections to this because I feel like if something triggers you, then you're totally justified, so I'm not even going to comment on that. I do think it was kind of funny how the other guys were speculating that maybe Zach wouldn't come back, because that is just so not normal. When people go on their one-on-one dates on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, they always come back. But not on Clare's season. This is the second time that someone's been sent home after a one-on-one. So I personally would not be trying to go on a one-on-one. I would just take the group dates only. All right, now let's skip ahead to the roast session. So there was a roast session, and I might even give all the details, but all the jokes that they showed us on screen were about Dale. But I'm sure in real life, there were obviously other jokes about the other guys. But Clare was getting like offended by the Dale jokes, and she was just saying like, oh, that's not funny, blah, 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 blah. And so when she has the cocktail party with the guys, she's talking about Dale. Now that is honestly what really rubbed me the wrong way about this episode, besides her and Dale making out for 40 minutes. Why would you spend your one-on-one time with these guys that you really don't know well to talk about Dale? That made me uncomfortable, and I'm watching this through a television screen. And yeah, so that's pretty much what happened in the episode. This episode was it was weird because the whole episode was about Dale. And if Claire wants to be with Dale, and if she knows, and if he wants to be with her, I fully support it. But I just think it's weird. I don't know. Because part of me is like, if you know, then just focus on Dale. But then that's not fair to the other guys. So you really should quit as soon as you realize that it's Dale. Anyway, I want to talk about the conspiracy theory. So there's this theory going around now that production knew that they were going to have 2 bachelorettes. I guess maybe somehow they knew that Claire would like Dale the most and that it was going to happen like this, or they set some things up so that it would happen like this. And I read that they brought Tayshia in, who's the new bachelorette coming in the next couple of weeks, on day 9 of film. That's early on in the process. I have mixed feelings. I'm excited that Tayshia's coming on because I love her. She's gorgeous and I want her to find love. The whole John Paul Jones thing just did not work out on Bachelor in Paradise. But I don't want Tayshia to have these guys that were developing feelings for Claire. So hopefully they bring in some new guys. And I hate how like out of the loop we are about this season. We literally know nothing. They have done an amazing job keeping all of this under wraps. So I will give the Bachelorette franchise so much kudos because the fans, Bachelor Nation, we are clueless. We don't know anything. But alright guys, I want to end this video with my prediction. I think that Claire is going to keep focusing on Dale, and Chris Harrison / production is going to step in and say, hey look, this is how you feel. There's no purpose of continuing this process. I think that's what Chris is going to say. Claire leaves. We bring in Tayshia. Tayshia has some of the guys that are currently on the show and some new guys. And I think that Ben is going to be one of the front runners for Tayshia based off of a clip that we saw. I don't even know where I saw the clip. But yeah guys, that's all I have for you guys in this video. I just wanted to do like a recap, reaction, commentary video. This is my outlet for the Bachelorette. Be sure to comment down below and let me know what you guys think about this episode. If you have any conspiracy theories, how you feel about Claire, how you feel about Tayshia, how you feel about the guys. Like, let's have a whole discussion down in the comments. And I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. Again, if you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that lovely red subscribe button down below and give this video a big thumbs up because it helps a lot with the algorithm. Alright guys, I will see you guys next time for the next major Bachelorette update. I don't know if it's going to be in the next episode or if it's going to be 2 episodes away, but it's going to be interesting. And if you guys want me to do like weekly videos about the Bachelorette, let me know because I would totally be willing, but I don't want to do it unless you guys are interested. Alright guys, it was your girl Ariana Janae, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!